When she was just 10 years old, Audrey Tyrell was diagnosed with a rare condition that means that she will eventually lose her eyesight.
But rather than letting the news hold her back, Audrey decided to put together an incredible bucket list of all the things she still wants to see.
Yes. Since then, she's ticked off a visit to the Eiffel Tower. She's seen Taylor Swift in concert. She's been down to Cornwall to eat a Cornish pasty.
But with plenty more still to go, 13-year-old Audrey is joining us now with her mum, Tracey. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, both.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. So, Audrey, you were diagnosed with this syndrome when you were 10. You're 13 now. Can you tell me a little bit about it and how you discovered you got it?
So it means that eventually, at a glacially slow rate, I'll lose my sight.
Okay.
And I found out when basically I started thinking that when I was in the dark, I couldn't see as much as normal people could. And my parents picked up on it, and they was it Great Ormond Street first? Yeah. They took me to Great Ormond Street to get it tested, and then I found out I had it, so that's how that went.
And so you were finding that at night time, or when it was dark, you sort of turned around to your mum and said, I don't think I can see particularly well, which it's dark. So it's an interesting sort of correlation. And you'd also hearing loss. You've had hearing aids since you're really small, is that right?
Yeah, 6 weeks.
And how does that affect you then, or does it not really now?
I don't think it affects me that much because well, when I wear my hearing aids, I kind of forget that I have them in and I feel like a very normal person. And the same with my glasses, to be honest.
Yeah. Tracey, can you tell us a bit more about Usher syndrome? Had you ever heard of it before? And what were your first thoughts and feelings when the Great Ormond Street spoke to you about it?
No, we weren't really aware of it to start with. So basically, Usher syndrome is a rare genetic condition that affects your hearing, sight, and in some cases your balance. Audrey has Usher's type 2. So she was born with the hearing loss, which was picked up at the newborn hearing screening tests when she was 2 weeks old. So she failed that. She then went on to have an audiology appointment at 4 weeks old, and she was diagnosed with a bilateral sensory neural hearing loss. She was given hearing aids at 6 weeks old. And so we just thought, although that was devastating, we just thought that that was it. And then Audrey had some genetic testing because it's a genetic condition, and my husband and I both carry the faulty gene, and Audrey is one of 4 of us. We've got 4 children, and Audrey has inherited both faulty copies, which has given her the Usher syndrome diagnosis.
Because your husband's visually impaired too?
He is, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so he doesn't have Usher syndrome, but he does have a faulty USH2A gene.
OK, and so what's the prognosis from here on in? I think when I was reading about it and studying up about it, it's the unknown factor to it, I think, that you don't know what the time span is.
Exactly, yeah. So, you know, there's no deadline of like, oh, well, by the time she's a certain age, so it could be any time from now. And that's why we thought we didn't want to sit around waiting for something like that to happen and then wishing that we'd done certain things or seen certain things, made certain memories. So we don't know. It's an unknown.
It's been an absolute joy to meet you and chat with you this morning, Audrey. You are an incredibly positive, shiny, bright, joyous person, and in front of you, you've got this visual bucket list. This was an idea your mum came up with. Tell us a little bit about this. What is it?
So I was just in the car coming home and she had this idea. So it's a list of all the things that I want to do before I lose my sight, and should take 10 to 20 years to complete. They're just experiences and just,
ideas and things. Can I take it a sec? Because I just want to show you, because you've done it so beautifully. It's a... Where's camera 4? There you go. It's on Steve. It's beautifully done. You've got amazing handwriting, by the way. If you could teach my sons how to write, I'd be very chuffed. And it's all...
You even?
Yeah, me as well. Me as well. But it's amazing. And the things that you've done, you've been down to Stonehenge, you've ticked that off. You had your Cornish pasty in Cornwall. What was that like?
Delicious.
Yes, I bet it was delicious.
Eiffel Tower, but didn't go to the very top. Why not to the very top?
Very scared of heights.
Very scared of heights, so that's OK.
There's one down the end here. You've been to a rainforest. Tell us about that.
I went to the Eden Project because I realised that in the rainforest there are things like snakes and spiders, and I'm not a big fan, so I thought the Eden Project is just similar without the...
Yeah, you still got the feel of the rainforest
parts.
without the scary bits.
Yeah.
And a cat cafe.
Really fun. It was my friend's birthday and she invited me to the cat cafe, and so that was a fun way to tick it off.
That's absolutely brilliant. Tracey, it's such a great idea that you came up with, but also how Audrey handles it too. And you're absolutely right. She is a total ray of sunshine. We were talking earlier in the dressing room. You must be really proud.
So proud, so proud. Every obstacle, Audrey just tackles just head on with just such enthusiasm for life. She just wants to suck every ounce of goodness out of life.
And you are living proof that that can actually be done. So look, we have been so incredibly inspired and moved by you and how amazing you are, and you've got this amazing lift that's going to take 10 to 20 years to complete, but we thought we might try and help you complete a few of them.
What, give her a head start?
A little bit of a head start on some
reckon?
of them,
Right.
if that's all right. So we've got a few surprises for you.
Yeah.
Now, we spotted one of the things on your bucket list was to stay at a castle. You'd like to stay at a castle. So we got in touch with the brilliant team at Hever Castle, and they've invited you and your family to come and have a very special stay all together in one of their historic rooms. So we're going to be able to tick that off.
Wow. So that's done.
There you go, that's Hever Castle over there. That's a bona fide castle with a moat as well.
I think you might have to wear a ball dress to go there. I've got a feeling something fancy for sure. Who are you going to take with you?
Just me and my family.
Yeah.
I think that would be lovely.
Oh, so gorgeous. Well, that's not the only trip you're going to be taking either. You might need some new luggage because after hearing about your story, Virgin Atlantic wanted to do something really special for you. What do you want to see in New York?
Everything.
Statue of Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
Statue of Liberty. So Virgin Atlantic have organised an incredible holiday to New York City.
Oh my God.
You'll be travelling in style in their premium... in their premium cabin and staying there for 3 nights at the Virgin Hotels in New York.
How does that sound?
Amazing. Thank you so much, Virgin.
Well, yeah, thank you for being incredible. I think you're going to have a wonderful time going there together.
Thank you so much.
But
wow.
there's one thing on here that isn't... Sorry, there's one thing that's not on here that we know that you are a big fan of. We were chatting about it just before we went live, which is Stranger Things. You're a huge fan of Stranger Things. How big is Stranger Things for you and your family?
Massive.
Massive.
New Year's Eve, they
what
even
did you do
watched
New
it
Year's Eve?
together.
Yeah, so on New Year's Eve, we went to watch our local fireworks at midnight, and then we rushed home so that we were on the sofa for 1 a.m. when the final episode aired, and we watched, the 6 of us, we watched it all together. Yeah.
So Stranger Things is a really big thing for all of you and your family.
Yeah.
Well, look, we've got a very special surprise because one of the stars of the current series, Nell Fisher, is here today. I'm going to hand over to Nell. Where's Nell?
Oh, no.
Come on, there's Nell. There's Holly. Come and join
Hi,
us.
Nell.
Hey,
Lovely
Audrey,
to
it's
see
so nice to
you.
meet you. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So we have got you tickets to the West End show, Stranger Things: The First Shadow.
Oh my gosh.
Which is like the prequel to the whole series.
Thank you. Oh my God, this is so exciting.
Wow.
That's an amazing thing. When you hear that there's families like these guys that have rushed home on New Year's Eve to watch the last episode, how does that feel for you and the rest of the cast?
I mean, it's pretty amazing, right? Because I think we all put so much effort into this last season. And, you know, for me, it was a year of my life, but for some of the others, it's been like a decade. And it's just amazing to see the effect that this show has had on people.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
So, look, there we go. Thank you for coming in.
Let's give the list back because
Okay,
she's got to
you'll have
tick
it.
off as she's going
As you go,
along.
You can tick off the
okay?
castle, you can tick off the Statue of Liberty, and then you can add an extra one, which is going to see Strange Things in the West End, which is an extraordinary production as
Yes,
well.
it
You're
is
going to
incredible.
absolutely love it. Thank you as well, Nell. We're going to be talking to you a little bit later on.
Thank you
But,
so much.
Audrey, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being you. You are an incredibly special young lady. It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tracey.
And Tracey, thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.